观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看本周的完美主义，我是主持人盛放。最近呢，电视界的盛宴艾美奖即将拉开帷幕了，相信很多朋友都很期待吧。今年的最佳戏服奖竞争尤其的激烈。现在我们来到了洛杉矶市中心的 Fidm 时尚博物馆，来看一下包括8个今年提名的戏服在内的超过100套电视剧的戏服是怎么样的吧。我们一起来看看。
Hi, I'm Nick Barrios, fashion designer and FIDM spokesperson for this fabulous exhibition, the Art of Television Costume Design exhibition that we have here at FIDM. We have over 100 costumes from, I think, 23 shows, TV shows, all your favorite shows. It's so outstanding to have all these costumes here. We have eight of the shows that are nominated for Outstanding Costume. So when you come to the exhibition, you get to see costumes from 8 nominees, including Downton Abbey, Game of Thrones, I know, Roots. We also have Outlander, which is right here. Love the gowns. And then we also have Empire, American Horror Story, The Good Wife, and Transparent. So lots of fashion and costumes.
Let's get into the tour right away. I can't say anything else. Let's just go to the tour. So here.
Right here we have Outlander. Now, a lot of people watch the show is on Starz Network.
Yeah.
And it's about, now just bear with me, okay? Suspend belief. The main character, Claire, she time travels. So she time travels from the 1940s to 1700s and the 18th century. You know, 1947. And so she wanted to have the character be inspired by Christian Dior in the gowns that she would wear, even though it was 18th century.
Yeah.
The shape is 18th century, but there are little things that, again, the character kind of brings with her from the 1940s.
That makes sense.
But they are gorgeous. They took a lot of months, like 1 month to make one dress. The fabric alone is very expensive. All of this is embroidered, it's hand embroidered, and then look at this, it's cut on the bias. Do you see how it goes that way?
Yes.
As opposed to see this? And that wastes fabric. And so it is almost a very couture way of making clothes when you cut like that. Yeah. So this is Outlander and it's nominated for Best Costume for Emmys. So we have the shoes that go with it. Now these were made for the show because if they were real from the 18th, the feet would be like this small.
Oh, because the women's feet.
Yes, the women's feet very small. I don't know, we have bigger feet now. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. But I have smaller feet. I'm like 4.5.
That's it?
Yeah.
Tiny.
I'm like 18th century.
Yeah,
whatever.
you're perfect. You're perfect for that. The last final season of Downton Abbey, we have these costumes and of, you know, Lady Mary, Lady Cora, you know, all the top characters right here, and we're honored to have the final season costumes. These costumes are very accurate. The costume designer wanted to make sure that the silhouettes, the look, everything about it had to be very accurate. So the costume designer looked at old catalogs from the famous designers of the 1920s. And so then they went to a dressmaker, a designer who made it, and it was all done by hand. And so she wanted to make sure to be accurate as it was in the period, in the time. So, and again, I think that's why it's been nominated for Outstanding Costume for an Emmy Award. Yeah. And you know, what's great about, we have all these different types of shows. So it's not just the Emmy nominated shows, but we have a lot of different shows from different networks. We see in the back, the costume designer wanted to do some historical knowledge, especially on slaves. And at the time, the American slaves, they only had one outfit for the whole year. And so it was one of those things that they were just giving one outfit, that's it, or enough fabric to make one outfit for the entire year. And it had to be wash and wear, you know, because they had to work in that outfit, and then that night, wash it, the next day, wear again, all year long. The only time they could wear something festive was usually at Christmas, and that was it. In terms of the costumes. But I think that the costume designer got a nomination because of the accuracy of it and because there were so many. I think the costume designer, they had to make about 900 to 1,000 costumes for everybody. Yeah, for Roots. So let's take a look at some more. You want to see some more?
Yes.
Okay, come. So right here we have transparent. Now, in terms of costume design, a lot of people wonder, what is costume design about this? Well, when you're having the characters, the actors wear anything, that is considered costume, you know, for the actors. And so transparent, they won last year for, and this is contemporary, so this is for now. So the Emmy judges thought that the costume designer does a great job of making it seem believable. And when you watch the show, transgender character and their family and everything, and so you see the accuracy of the clothing. It's very contemporary, and it works well enough. Costume designers help tell the story. You know, they help.
It's part of the filmmaking.
Totally. And people don't realize it.
Yeah, and people always think like it's more on the fashion side.
Right.
But then costume design is actually part of filmmaking.
Exactly, it is.
Help shape the characters.
Oh, exactly. You got an A. She's good. Yes, exactly. In fact, when you go to study theater and acting, and you actually have to take a class in costume because it's that important. It is part of it, is integral to the whole scheme. And costume design helps tell the story and let you, the viewer, believe who they are. And so it's telling the story. It's really like showing who the character is. So many actors say they don't feel who they are.
After the fitting.
Bingo.
Yeah.
After the fitting. After that time when they put on the outfit, whether it be this, a simple dress, or whether it's a Lady Gaga gown, or in Game of Thrones, that's when all of a sudden they say, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's transformative, you know? And it's like, okay, now I feel like a nurse.
I know how to walk.
Now I know exactly.
How to film.
Now I know how to kill something, right? Now speaking of, let's take a look at Lady Gaga.
感谢您收看本周的完美主义。如果您想看完余下的其他这些精彩的戏服在 Fidm Museum 的电视剧戏服展，那就千万要锁定下一周的完美主义。